Doing numbers like equations. Trench talk. When you jump up off the porch as a youngin' and start posting on the block with the junkies and get it bouncing.
Blessings to everybody out there, man. When I look at life, man, I always think this, man. The first place you gotta find that motivation is within yourself. You know what I mean? When you identify every problem that you have that you can adjust or fix. You know what I mean? I always feel like a lot of times in life we all got dreams, we all got aspirations of being great. We all want to be in that position of power, you know what I mean? All want to be entrepreneurs, and we all see the dreams before us, you know what I mean? As I click up and I get the energies, you know what I mean, the angel numbers that have been coming to me. I got 12, 12, 8, 8, 101, you know what I mean? I got a couple of angel numbers that float to me, you know what I mean, on a daily basis, you know what I mean? It's all about mindset. Your mindset first got to be seeing the vision at hand and having a plan in place. You know what I mean? I always look at my life as a journey, you know what I mean? And going out there fighting for each and every day. Not working harder, you know what I mean, but working smarter and using your intelligence to reach the next level. See, we all work in life. We all do different things to get to that place called there. We all out here to become better man, or if you're a woman, to be the best wife, or, you know what I mean, the best woman you could possibly be. But the first thing we got to identify is what is the flaws amongst yourself that you can fix. And that's the thing that I look in the mirror when I look at myself and I say, it's time to evolve. It's time to change. It's time to communicate effectively, even against people that may have disagreements. At the end of the day, I always say this. Nobody gonna ever see your vision if you don't see it first. You know what I mean? But seeing it first is understanding that you are great within the path that you're walking in. And that's what Wayne did. Wayne told the world that he's the greatest rapper alive. And everybody laughed at it in the beginning. And Birdman was co-signing it because he seen the greatness in Wayne. While everybody was laughing, he was in the studio continually putting out hot music, continuing to perfect his flow, continuing to not be the same guy he was the year prior to that. You know what I mean? And his greatness shine. No different from LeBron, the greatness of LeBron, or the greatness of Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? We all got to live and learn and take little things that we see from the great people that do what they love to do and following your passion. You got to always ask yourself, what is your purpose? Your purpose on this earth. What do you are designed to do? Everybody is not designed to do the same thing. That's why you crack under these situations and pressures, because you wasn't designed and your makeup wasn't designed to do the same thing as this or that person. Your design is to be the true version of yourself, be the best version of yourself. And that's all you could ever ask or ever be in this world. See, me as a kid growing up, you know what I mean? It was all about fitting in. It was all about being a part of something. You know what I mean? Growing up in the Tower of the Park, you know what I mean, Norfolk area, it was all about that. Not identifying the true reason of why you was put on this earth, or true reason of who you really are. Once you find that, that's when you walk in your greatness. Now, that's when each day you wake up, you enjoy what you're doing. When you got to really ask yourself, when you go to your job, or when you do all the things that you do you really enjoy it? Do you really do it for the love of it? And when you don't do things for the love of it, it breaks you down mentally, physically, and emotionally, psychologically. It breaks you down. Why? Because that ain't your purpose. We all got purpose. We all got goals. And I always say, man, if you never leaned on your faith and your belief, see, the devil objective and things that he want to do is take away your belief, take away your motivation, take away that thing you call prosperity, man. You got to get to that place where you remove anything around you that can't envision what you see. If they not a part of your vision, or they trying to tear down what you trying to do. I seen this happen a lot in the hood. You know what I mean? You want to be a rapper, basketball player, whatever the case may be, and the people around you are saying you're not good enough, you're not this and not that. I say don't listen to near person that got something negative to say about you, and feed off the positivity in the room. The people that really feed your soul and your mind. Because at the end of the day, can't nobody tell you what you're supposed to be doing in life but yourself. But I always say, follow your purpose. Don't follow what they're telling you to do. See, the devil agenda is to take your mind, your ability to think outside the box, your ability to be your true self. When you start to become somebody else, you could never ever be great. You only can be great when you walk in your own glory and understand your purpose. Purpose is the number one key to a human, anything, man or female, man. Your purpose. What do you love? What it makes you get up every day and you just enjoy doing it. See, when the finances come in, it's crazy, but it all takes dedication, belief, understanding. I've been going through a phase in my life lately where God been challenging my faith. That's what he been doing lately, challenging my faith, saying if I'm going to still stay the course even through failure. And I'm still going to stay the course even though things ain't looking as pretty as it did before. And the answer is yes, because I'm talking to my people right now. And my whole thing is, man, I see a lot of, when I look back and I look at my neighborhood where I grew up from, you know what I mean, the big Wests and all of that, people that I went to school with, I always said them guys had straight high IQs, you know what I mean, really high IQs, man. For like Big West, man, when I went to school with him, I always thought he was a very smart, very intelligent person. I always say, don't let society or the world tell you that you ain't great. You know why? Because you're great beyond everything people are saying. Look at my man Ant. I always looked at him, smart, intelligent guy. These guys are very smart, very intelligent. These guys could be the next big-time, multi-million-dollar entrepreneurs. Why? Because they got greatness in them. I seen it as a kid. You know what I mean? Walking with these guys. My homeboy Leon, following his dream, being an entrepreneur. Man, everything ain't gonna be pretty. We always gotta build the stuff on the foundation. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't invest in us because they don't see the vision. But we got to see the vision. And it's all about change. Are you willing to change away from what they trying to make you be and be what you always was destined to be? And that's to follow your dreams. And that's what I always say, man. It's so much out here in these neighborhoods and stuff like that of greatness, man. But we get trapped in a system where working a 9 to 5 to provide for the family, but we don't take a portion of that money and put it into our own liking, the things that we was put on this earth to do. That's what I've been doing, man. I've been looking at my life and I've been saying, I know what my purpose is, and I've been investing in my future. You know what I mean? I take everybody laughing at me, and I'm okay with that. You know why? Because I know in the long run, I'm gonna reach my goal because one, I have faith in God and I have faith in my ability and I understand the transition of it all. So when I look at the big Wests and the guys that I went to school with that I feel like have a very strong, high IQ level, very intelligent people, very smart individuals, I always say, man, their potential is out this world. They got to see that vision, just like all my other brethren that's come from the neighborhood and stuff like that. We are bigger than what people trying to portray us out to be. You know what I'm saying? And my whole thing today is this, man. When I look at all the people that I grew up with, and I always admire their intelligence, their smartness, you know what I mean? People that read and really got that IQ level of understanding that this life that we live is all about the movements that we make. The wrong movements could put us in jail. The wrong movements can have us in the grave. The wrong movements can tear down a generation of people that could have been something spectacular. We first got to build ourselves up so when we talk to the youngest of the people in the neighborhood, they understand that there's other ways out of these situations. And yes, sometimes we hustle. Sometimes we do this and do that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if we see the vision, think about Jay. Jay and them came from a hustling background to investing into their future. That's what they got. They bank was they hustling, right? They hustle. They put their money into their rap and they elevate it. That's what it's all about. I see all the guys in there following their dreams. They're following their things that they love to do. And I always say this to them guys, man, keep pushing. Because that's all I do each and every day. You know what I mean? When I'm working my business or doing the things that I do, I try to never get discouraged by the environment or people laughing or people saying different evil and mean things. I take that as motivation. I had so many people that laughed. I had so many people that tore me down. I had so many people that poured in negative energy towards me. And I'm going to tell you something. It affected me in a bad way because I started to think in my mind that I wasn't great. And when I started to sit back and I read the good book and I study, right, I study different books and I read different books, I understand that within my life, within my soul and my capacity and the things that I do, I start to realize and understand that it's greatness that lie inside of me. That's what it is, greatness in there. You got to pick it out. Don't allow so much of the negative noise to turn you into a dark soul. And like I said before, man, last couple of months of my life been kind of dark as far as mindset, because I went away from faith and I started believing in the path and the way the devil wanted it to take. I started to not realize that it's a gift that lies inside my soul and to me. And what I realized when I look at my brothers in the neighborhoods and people that I grew up with in the Norfolk area, I always see the greatness in these individuals. No matter what the world say about them, I see the greatness in them. You know what I mean? I know what they are. Went to school with them, and when I sit back and I look, I always say, man, that dude got a hell of a talent. He got a hell of a ability. I just wish that he pursue it to the fullest amount and don't even allow the world around you to corrupt your greatness. And that's what I did. I let the world around me corrupt my greatness, and I stopped believing in self. When you stop believing in self, you gave the devil the steering wheel of your life, and he started to drive the car for you as you moving into this dark place of unfortunately losing and just going down the dark path, man. Like I say, I always say, motivation, man. Motivate yourself. Believe in yourself. You know what I mean? And always have people around you that believe in the same thing you believe in. You know what I mean? And when you get those people around that's all connected to you and understanding what you're trying to do and y'all built together, ain't no stopping you. You block out all the noise, but the noise gonna be there. See, right now I'm in the phase with God saying that I want you to be in a crowd of people and everybody saying they hate you, everybody saying they dislike you, everybody dissing you, laughing at you and all of that. I want to see if you great enough, strong enough, resilient enough to get through it all. And I fell to my knees many a times saying, no, I don't feel I'm just great yet. I don't feel I'm there yet. And I took it, you know what I mean? And as I learn and as I build, as I pray, when I pray 5 times a day, and as I meditate and as I study my different books, as I study the word, you know what I mean? I started to understand that you got to be able to go in that den where it's all lions, bruh, and understand your ability can take down everything in there if you use it. The worst thing you can do in life is not understand the mind, bruh. The mind is the key to everything. You know what I mean? To lose your mind, to lose your purpose, or to lose who you are as a man or a woman, you become a product of the devil moving you around, getting you involved in things that is not putting you on your true purpose. Talking to my brother the other day, man. So great basketball players and things of that nature. You know what I mean? And like I say before, the gifts are lying right inside so many individuals that I went to school with. You know what I mean? That I chill and talk to, and I see it all the time, and I be like, man, I see the greatness in these individuals. I wonder, do they see the greatness in themselves? Don't let these people out here talk you out some shit because they some fucking haters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that, man. I see a lot of people just on the internet, they ain't got nothing good to say. I roll down my Facebook and I see nothing but negative comments all day long. Ain't not one person said nothing positive. Not one. There's always something negative. You know why? Because they already let the devil take control of their mind. They don't have control of their mind. Their soul and mind has been taken over by the demonic forces. Like, if every post you put is something negative, you got to look at yourself in the mirror and say, damn, I'm consumed by the environment that the devil is controlling. Can I control my own mind and my own outlook on life? Because at the end of the day, my test was to see if I'm in the environment with nothing but darkness around, can I still maneuver through like a running back and come out of that and say, I know my purpose. I know my goals. I know my plan. I know everything that I need to do. Even in the midst of darkness, they can't make me fall to my knees no more. I'm going to stand up now. I was on my knees before because they broke me down. But now I'm going to stand the fuck up and I'm going to keep walking forward. And that's all I can ever do. I'm going to take all the laughter. I'm going to take all the jokes. I'm going to take all the insults. I'm going to take that shit and I'm going to keep fucking moving forward. Why? Because I know the goals at hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, laugh, joke, everything. You gotta hear that shit and let that shit like fill you up like gas going into a car. Like, fill you all with every negative thing, make that shit into something good. And that's how my mindset is changing. It was different than before, man. I let the last couple of months of my life show me something. And then what it showed me is like, You gotta go through this darkness to understand that you can get through every adverse situation. And I see a lot of people going through adverse situation and they break them. And it damn near broke me this last couple of months in this year, man. But what I learned from this, all this stuff, as I leave this, you know what I mean, I'm gonna leave it at this. What I learned from all this shit is that, Charlie, you gotta keep walking. You gotta keep walking, man. You gotta keep walking. You can't stop walking, man. No matter about the laughter, no matter about the pain that people come to you and spit in your face, everything, you gotta keep walking. Because your glory and your blessings gonna come from you walking. You gotta walk, no matter. Get the fuck off your knees and walk. And I was broke down to my knees, man, looking at the world and saying, damn, this can't be at all. Gotta be better days than this. And I realized some real shit, like, it is. But I first gotta see that shit. You know what I mean? There's a difference between watching Peyton Manning play the game with Tom Brady, you know what I mean? And then you watch a guy that don't really understand, a quarterback don't understand the field. He looking at the field, but he don't understand the defense. There's a difference when a nigga understand that defense. He know how to pass that ball. He know how to get it out of the pocket quick and fast because he understand the landscape of the surroundings. Once you understand that, you could never fall. Why? Because you understand that all the stuff that's coming your way is supposed to come your way. Why? Because the devil was able to control the people in their environment. He took away their purpose and make them workers at multiple jobs where they still can't be financially free. He trapped them and believing that they couldn't do what they love to do to be great and have the financial freedom they always desired. You got to first understand that this life right here is about happiness. God wants you to be rich. You know what I mean? You should want to be rich. You should want to be successful. It ain't about being trapped into an environment where you can never prosper or see the nice things that the world have to offer. It's about you looking at your life, looking at yourself and understanding that this ain't it for me. I don't give a damn if you in a jail cell. I don't give a care if you out the pot and everybody ever diss everything that you was motivated to do. At the end of the day, that was a test to see if you really strong. Because when you get into the light, you get into that prosperous situation, they gonna come for your fucking neck. Oh, I remember when you was a dirty guy. I remember when you ain't had no dollar. They gonna say all that fucked up shit. Are you mentally tough to not hurt yourself when those times come? You know what I mean? But like I say, I've been through the last couple of months of being broken down in so many different aspects and so many different ways. And I started to look at life and I started to look at all the people that I grew up with. And I remember all the great qualities about them. If it was basketball, IQ level, football, whatever the case may be, brethrens or sisters that's in the neighborhood that do hair, whatever they do, you know what I'm saying? Following their dreams. And I always say, man, who is the world around you to tell you who the fuck you should be? That's all I gotta say, man. Follow your dreams, follow your goals, and follow your greatness. Because at the end of the day, man, you was put on this earth to be something special. I believe in everybody from the hood that I come from, Tyler Park, and everybody all over the city that's following their dreams. And like I say, the most dangerous person as far as the devil is a person that can think. Once you lose the ability to think, and you start to become a follower, you lose your purpose, because your purpose is to follow yourself into the glorious place that you call there, man. And following your dreams, that's what it's all about. I'm following my dreams each and every day, man. And I follow it with passion. Why? Because I believe that it's a greater purpose for me. And I know how to get there. It comes from learning and educating myself and not allowing the world around me to break me into a point where I'm no longer following my goals. I just become just another dude just walking around with no purpose. Nah, man. This life is so much better and so much beautiful than people can ever realize, man. Shout out to everybody from the hood, everybody that I love all over the world, G. And this message is about following your dreams and don't allow the world around you, the things around you, or your circumstances to take you away from following your dreams and following your true purpose. Your true purpose is going to put you in a financial place where you're financially free and actually getting to do something that you love each and every day. Because it's all about transitioning to a better person each and every day, man. Love y'all. Peace, G. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also hit that like button. And when you hit that notification bell, It will always let you know every time that I upload new content.